Europe is on the brink of total civil societal collapse, chaos, civil unrest, whatever you want to call it. It's becoming more and more apparent. This is not a planned video. I just opened my Twitter feed, as you can see. Look at this. I just hit Twitter and look what just came up. This could be you in Australia. This woman is just minding her own business, going about her business. I don't know where it is, somewhere in Europe. Have a look. This guy. He's not a native European. He looks at a woman and says, oh, she's vulnerable. She's minding her own business. This used to be a high trust society, guys. You don't expect this to happen in, I don't know where this is. Germany, France, Finland. This wasn't supposed to happen. Belgium. Oh, her head could have hit that pavement there. Let him have it, darling. The bag's not worth more than your life. But these are the choices you have to make. She's traumatized for life. Angela Merkel did this. There you go. Angela Merkel did this. The worst part is they're still telling you that it's okay. It's perfectly fine. Nothing's wrong. There's nothing to see here. You're just being racist. You're, well, I don't even know. Like, it doesn't even matter what they call people that. But look at this. So that's not it. Have a look at this one. Look at this video. This is from Frankfurt. This is Frankfurt. This is Frankfurt, guys. This is supposed to be a first world country. Look at this. Look at the state of this place. Look at this. What's just happened? Look at that. What a dump. Now look, a lot of native Germans are involved too, so don't get me wrong in that, but like this just looks like the whole of West is just collapsing under its own success, under the weight of its own success. Look at this, another one. This happened in the UK. An African man pretends to be asleep by road. Local mums claim he was recording children in the park with his Johnson on show, with his old fella. Police officer just watches the man pretending to be asleep. What a joke.
Our kids are in that fucking playground though, mate. Do you know what I mean? Are you fucking joking me?
Seriously.
Dirty bastard.
Phone in one hand, cock in the other.
Look, dirty little prick.
Look, he's looking at us now.
You have no care in the world.
There's me thinking it was fucking hurt or something.
They're not here with their families. They're not here with their families. That's why they just, everyone is fair game. They're sexually frustrated. They're frustrated all around.
There's fuck all wrong with him.
Might as well join in and get my
Yeah, get it out, get it all on Facebook about it. I would. We've got to fucking out. Our kids are on that playground, mate.
Yeah, I know.
This is a disgrace.
And there's a bunch of kids doing
Exactly, that's what I mean. Pervert.
Are you okay to stun off for us?
I won't be nice to him, mate. I'll drag him back in the fucking
I well, they have to be nice because
Don't
it's
get
different
him
from
up.
here.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, that's shit.
Come on, mate, stand up.
If that was an English person, they would have had him up on
Oh, of course, yeah. They would have dragged him out.
True.
On your hands.
Whether that's true or not, that's what people think. People think that there's two-tier policing. If that was an Englishman, then yeah, he would have been in the back of the van by now.
You can't breathe, you would have said, don't think you can, mate.
Exactly. I just feel sick
Oh,
to my
eyes
core.
wide open.
Okay, let's see what else. Oh, another one. Spain, wave of violence following the naturalization of 500,000 illegal migrants. A 20-year-old youth is stabbed in broad daylight in Madrid. More than 10 stabbings since Friday. What is today? Tuesday. Probably Monday in Europe. No, sorry, Tuesday there. It's Wednesday here in Australia. So who's this? You thought that Belfast beheading attempt was an isolated incident? Think again. This is happening almost on a daily basis. Actually, a lot more than that. 10 stabbings since Friday. What is that? So 10 in 4 days. There you go. That's 2 stabbings a day. And their government, Pedro Sanchez, just naturalized 500,000 of these people. We don't know who they are. Literally, you can get up and that's it. Make your way to Spain. This clown. She's a deputy first leader of Scotland. Just look at the state she's in. She's dressed up like a camel trader from the Middle East.
Scotland is a tolerant, peaceful, and an inclusive
Oh my goodness. You can't stand them. These people are literally destroying the West. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. What's happening in America? In Texas, Muslims are protesting and complaining about a booth calling for a ban on Sharia law. They claim the booth is Islamophobic. Yeah, well, try again. Let's have a look. This is America. I love America. Americans are not taking it lying down. Aussies are also not taking it lying down, okay? So Australia's waking up just at the right time. The US is too big. The Islamists would love to do to America what they've done to Europe. But they're in for a nasty surprise because I don't think so. Free speech in America sets it apart from the rest of the Western world.
You are ignorant. You are Shi'i. You are Abadani.
Look how aggressive and hostile they are. F you. Go back to your freaking country, bro.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Because Sharia law, it's a false statement. Sharia law, it means that what I believe in as a Quran and following the Quran and the Sunnah. To be
Nobody cares what you believe in. What's written in the Quran or your prophet's Sunnah. Sunnah is prophet's practice. Nobody cares. Take it to the country where people care.
a good Muslim, to be not cheating, not killing, not committing crimes.
Not committing crimes. Look at having 6-year-old child brides, FGM, stoning adulterers to death, throwing homosexuals off rooftops, cutting the amputating thieves or amputating prisoners of conscience. Yes. If you're, killing apostates, people like me, killing them, literally killing them. That's Sharia. Look how they package it. Oh, not cheating. We're cheating, not killing, not committing any crime. Yeah, well, your definition of crime is very different to that of people in the West.
That is the Sharia law.
Your religion, the Quran, the Hadiths, the life of Muhammad, teach that you must kill the infidels wherever you find them.
Oh my God.
Yes.
This is
hundreds.
all wrong.
So if the Bible is true, then Islam is false because Islam said that Jesus is God. If you believe that the Bible is false, then Islam is false because it said that the Bible is true. Either way, Muhammad was a liar.
This is a big deal for Muslims. And look what they have to put up with. If you could not say that anywhere in a Muslim country, that Muhammad is a liar, they will literally lynch you. And they're not used to hearing this because in the West, people, this kind of speech, this kind of criticism was shut down in the name of diversity is our strength. Let's be nice to each other. Let's not offend other people. That decade is gone. That was the 2010s. It's gone. It's in the past. People are now calling Muhammad the P word. People are now calling Muhammad a liar. And they're using all kinds of derogatory terms to describe him. And to be fair, this has always been the norm in the West. Always. When Muslims came, they tried to change the West from within. Sorry, that blew up in their faces because, yeah, they might have had some sort of success in Europe. They're not going to have that success in America. America's going to lead the way. In Australia, we still have these hate speech laws. I am saying whatever I want to say. You know, I am criticizing Islam to the max. So I don't know. Maybe I could become target of hate speech laws. Maybe. I don't know. But the tide is definitely turning. Muslims were spoiled by wokey lefty lunatics that, oh, it's okay. You know, we shouldn't offend you. Nobody has a right to offend you. No. We have a right to offend every follower of every ideology. If we can attack, mock, criticize, ridicule communism, democracy, then we can do the same thing with Islam as well. There's nothing special about that.
Never called any prophet.
He was not a prophet.
But out of respect for us, you should not say he's a liar.
Out of respect for us, F you. See that? No, we don't respect. We don't have to respect you. Especially now when you have been so aggressive in displaying or in propagating your Islam. This is what you've been doing, especially when this is what you have been doing everywhere. Look at this. They can say this.
The Christians today are open idolaters.
They insult Allah, saying that he has a son.
Very first problem I see in America, Christianity.
Do not take the Jews and Christians as your close friends. This is a command from Allah.
Let us take these lessons and teach it to our children. Teach them to hate everything about kufr.
Meaning you, non-Muslims, hate them, hate everything about them. So this is how they talk, and this is they're doing that in America. All of these clips that I played you, they are recorded in American mosques, and they're not even trying to hide it. They're video recording it, broadcasting it to the world while they are in America. And this woman, oh, I am so happy this is not going to end well for them. This woman is saying, out of respect for us, don't call him a liar. I know. This is why I told you instantly. This is like, oh, if they were in a Muslim country, they would have lynched that guy.
Because it said that the Bible is true. Either way, Muhammad was a liar.
What? You know, I will never call any prophet.
He was not a prophet.
And that's a lie. Muslims regularly use all kinds of derogatory terms for other religious figures, mostly Hindu religious figures, even people who have claimed prophethood after Muhammad. For example, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad Qadiani. You might have heard of Ahmadi Islam. So the founder of Ahmadi Islam, the amount of abuse he gets from these people, and their justification is, well, he's a fake prophet. Well, if he's a fake prophet, then Muhammad is a fake prophet in the eyes of the Jews and Christians. So if you can call fake prophets all kinds of names, then by the same token, Jews and Christians can call your prophet any name under the sun, because he's fake. He's a fake prophet in their worldview. You can't say anything about Moses and Jesus, not out of love for Jews and Christians. You can't say it because Muhammad made himself a part of that group of Abrahamic prophets. That's why you can't abuse Moses and Jesus and other biblical prophets. So it's not out of goodness of your heart.
But out of respect for us, you should not say he's a liar.
Oh, you're lucky he didn't call him a pedophile.
You should not say he's a liar. He's our prophet.
So let me say, my name is Brent.
We believe in Jesus, and we say peace be upon him.
See, look at that. We believe in Jesus. You're not doing that for the sake of Christians. You're not doing that because of them. You're doing that because in your faith, Jesus is a prophet. Muhammad borrowed the Abrahamic tradition and included himself in it.
Him when we mention his name.
Okay, let me. She brings up a good point, and I would like to answer this. Okay, I care for you that we just met. I care for you too much to let you live under a lie, under a false prophet. In our religion, and you don't have to believe what I'm about to say, just like I don't have to believe what you are about to say. Okay, in our religion, we believe that if you do not believe in Jesus Christ as the Son of God,
as a Savior,
as the Son of God, as a Savior, who died for your sins, then you are going to rot in hell. So the most loving thing, that I can ever do for someone who believes what I believe is a lie is to say what you believe is a lie. And that is not to be mean to you. But I want you to know, because I don't want to hurt you.
No, but you know,
I understand.
We are not, because we believe with what we believe in.
What I'm telling you is the Quran is not consistent with itself, and it's not consistent with the Bible. So I'm asking you to read it.
That's right.
Thank you so much. I want you to have no hard feeling whatsoever. No hard feeling. I love that you are talking to us. Yes.
We agree, right?
Good to meet you.
Deport! I don't care. I don't care what she thinks. Like, oh, okay, thank you very much. You're talking to us. No, these people have no idea what's coming their way. We have to restore fundamental. We have to go back and draw our strength from fundamental Western values like free speech. Free speech is sacred. Look what happened when the UK started compromising on its foundational values like free speech, just so they could accommodate these people. Oh, you can't call our prophet this and that, but we can shout this in your face day in, day out. Look at them. They can do that, yeah, they can do that. And then they demand respect in return. They can do this. Look at this, openly. Look what they say openly.
It is from our religion that we have to hate them for the sake of Allah. We love what Allah loves, and on the opposite of that, we hate what Allah hates. Does Allah hate shirk? Yes.
Al-adawa, enmity and hatred, meaning we're enemies. Let's not beat around the bush. We don't love each other. We're not on the same page.
Full marks for honesty. Yeah? Not hiding it, not buttering it, saying it as it is. We are enemies.
We are not friends. Does that make sense? We are enemies.
Yeah.
And this is not for personal reasons. It's not over land. It's not over politics. It's not over money. It's because we love Allah. Like, we can't help it. We love Allah so much. The one who gave us everything that we have. And you do shirk. You worship another God besides Him.
This is what they say day in, day out. And not only just that, okay? So first they hate you, and then they tell you what they're going to do to you. This is what they've been telling you for a very long time. Listen to it.
When Muslims go and conquer the adjacent country, what do? We kill them all? No.
Oh, how generous of you.
The Prophet says, the first thing you do is call them to Islam. If they refuse, then tell them Allah obliged upon you to pay taxation. In return, when enemy comes and attack your country, you don't fight. We Muslims protect you. Subhanallah, for this little money? Yes.
This little money is not little at all. Muhammad charged up to 50% jizya tax to the Jews of Khaybar. 50%. It's up to, and that's not the maximum limit. That's what Muhammad charged. That's Muhammad's personal best record. But a caliph, there's no provision, there's no restriction on him. He can even charge up to 70, 80, 90%, whatever. You could charge that.
And you enjoy sitting in your homes and in your country and live your life normally. But the ruling is for Sharia. So you do not open nightclubs, you do not fornicate. If they refuse...
This is why Middle Eastern gangs are firebombing nightclubs, bars, strip clubs, brothels in Melbourne. Regardless of whatever your personal opinion is on brothels and strip clubs, these people who have been let in by our governments, they're de facto trying to apply de facto Sharia on everyone. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. These guys are highly motivated and highly dedicated to their cause. Look, he's telling you that.
Then we have to country and live your life normally. But the ruling is for Sharia. So you do not open nightclubs, you do not fornicate. If they refuse, then we have to fight. And if we fight you, then we capture you, you become our slaves, and we take your land, and you take where, because you refuse. I give you two good options in the coming 40, 50 years when the Muslims become strong as they're supposed to be.
Yeah, so that's what they're waiting for, guys. Muslims believe that they're going to conquer the world. It's one of the fundamental beliefs that they have. And they're not going to go away. And there's only one way this has to end. Expel Islam. Don't be cruel. It's not that late yet. We don't have to be cruel to anyone. We just have to go back and be very firm on Western values. Free speech. It's the battle of ideas. Let ideas freely float. Let us criticize Islam. How can Muslims set up these stalls to broadcast their religion? They butter it up. They hide all the good bits behind in fine print. But the moment someone challenges their teachings or their talking points, they suddenly get offended. And governments, Western governments, they protect them. Why? Why are you protecting them? What happened to free speech? This is why free speech is very important. This is why we said it when the British government started cracking down on Quran burners. We said no, it might be distasteful, but it represents a very key fundamental aspect of Western civilization. Western civilization became the greatest civilization known to mankind because of its values. And when you start letting go of your values, when you start compromising on your values, then of course you don't deserve to, maintain your number one position. And that's why we're seeing the collapse of Western civilization right before our eyes. Look, I just showed what I started with, what I showed you with Frankfurt. It's everywhere. It's happening everywhere. Look at this. How is this Britain? How is this Britain? What is this? What is this? This is supposed to be, this is Birmingham. This is Britain's second biggest city. Yeah? It's England's second biggest city. Well, who is it populated by? Who is it occupied by? Oh, there's one blonde British woman. That's it. Probably married into a ethnic family, ethnic person maybe. Look at this. Muslim gangs in the UK. This is what they do. This is what they do, and then they demand respect. No. I'm just waiting for the white man to wake up, you know? I'm just waiting for the white man to wake up. And I say these people should be worried about that. They should be concerned about that, because these very white people, their ancestors, they might look very soft today. Their ancestors, I'm talking about especially the UK, their ancestors ruled 25% of the world's mass. Okay? 25%. No easy, and it's a tiny island. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, because these people have ruled the world before. They became too civilized for their own good, but watch out.